Everything you need to know about Tuesday's KHL action is right here in today's Daily KHL Update. We're gonna start in Khabarovsk tonight again, where troubled Amur hosts Lokomotiv. First period, Amur on a power play. Alexander Ryzantsev shoots from the high slot, and he scores. There's no stopping his signature cannon of a shot. 1-0 Amur now. Less than 5 minutes later, Martin Tormik skates behind the net, then up again to the high slot, shoots, and he scores. He certainly makes it look easy. 1-1 after 20 minutes of play. Second period now, Evgeny Orlov feeds Alexander Ryzantsev for another blast, and this time it's tipped in front by Dmitry Lugin. Ryzantsev picks up his second point of the night, and it's 2-1 Amur. At 25-24, Loko tie it up again. Jeff Platt gets the puck, releases it right away, and that beats Alexei Murygin. That was Murygin's first game back after an injury that had him miss 7 weeks of action. Later in the period now, and Amur strike again on a power play. Michel Miklik nets his third of the season, and it's 3-2 Amur now. But just 34 seconds later, Lokomotiv bring it back to even. Irin Novotny feeds Martin Tormik in the high slot, and he scores again. That's his second of the night, 8th of the season, and we're tied at 3s. Third period now, Yegor Averin has the puck. He turns and shoots, rebound, and Sergei Plotnikov sends it in for his second of the year. That's going to be on Sergei Borisov, who replaced Murygin late in the second. And with just over 5 minutes left on the clock, Dmitry Lugin saves the day for Amur. He picks up his second point of the night as he tucks it in on a rebound, and this one is going to a shootout. Lugin with the game on his stick, and he pulls off a Peter Forsberg. This guy loves this move. Amur end their 11-game losing streak and take 2 points on home ice. 5-4 Amur shootout final. Next stop, Vladivostok, where Admiral hosts Vitis tonight. And Vitis get on the board first. Dmitry Tsiganov nets his third of the season at 10:43 on a power play. Admiral bring it back to even early in the second. Konstantin Makarov steals the puck, walks into the zone, further down into the slot. He basically drags the puck into the net. So easy. Makarov was his first of the season, and it's 1-1 now. Later in the period, Makarov picks up his second point of the night. He puts the puck on net when both teams have 4 men on the ice, and Enver Lisin tucks it in for his first of the night. Admiral pull ahead, 2-1. And less than 2 minutes later, Niklas Bergfors nets another one for the home team to make it 3-1. Goalie Ivan Nalimov picks up a lonely assist on this play for his first career KHL point. Third period now, and it's a lot of fun. Less than 2 minutes in, Dmitry Shidikov tries to get it in on a wraparound. He's stopped, but Mikhail Yakubov bats it in from midair for his first of the season. 3-2 now. Shortly after that, Admiral have a man advantage. Ilya Zubov to Niklas Bergfors, in front to Richard Gunge, and he scores. Gunge scores in his third consecutive game, and Admiral have a 2-goal lead again, 4-2. Later, Vitis get a man advantage, and they make it work too. Matthias Porcelan drives the puck on net from the blue line, and Roman Horak has his 10th of the season on a rebound. At 50-59, Enver Lisin gets the puck in the high slot, takes a wrist shot, and it's good enough to give him his second of the night and 8th of the season. This game busted wide open in the third, didn't it? 5-3. Vitis won't back down till the very end though. Less than a minute later, 51-45, Nikita Viglasov scores his second of the year to make it a 1-goal game again. But that's all they're gonna get on this one. Admiral with a W on home ice. 5-4 Admiral final. We're in Novokuznetsk now. Medler go up against Dynamo Moscow. First period, Vitaly Zadov takes a shot from the blue line, doesn't get through. Alexander Komaristi picks it up, shoots, and he beats Alexander Lazushin. Komaristi was his third of the season, and home team is up 1-0. A little later, Andrei Mironov with amazing hip check on his own blue line. You shall not pass. Second period now, Dynamo all over Medaluk, but home team clears the puck, and Vadim Mitrikov runs away for a breakaway. He cuts into the slot, and he scores his first goal of the season to double Kuznets' lead. Dynamo gotta stay sharp back there. Shortly after that, Andrei Mironov with another amazing hip check on his own blue line, and this time it's gonna turn to something special. Dynamo run away for a counter-attack, and Mironov nets his first goal of the season as well. Dynamo runs it back less than a minute later, and it's a 1-goal game again. Third period now, Kuzna are about to jump on a counter, but they give up the puck, and Maxim Pistushko ties the game up at 2s with his 5th of the year. Clumsy play by Medalurg, and they see their 2-goal lead vanish. But they still get the job done in the shootout. Alexander Komaristi scores the winner and brings Kuzna 2 points on home ice. 3-2 Kuznets shootout final. Vasily Koshkin returns to Cherpovets as Magnitka faces Severstal. And Red and Gagarin Cup champs get on the board first. Mikhail Yunkov scores his second of the year, 1-0 Medalurg. A little later, Magnitka run away for a 2-on-1 rush. Maxim Yakutsenev feeds Oskar Sala, and he's denied by Jakub Stepanek. Great save by the Czech netminder. Late in the second now, and Severstal tie it up. Nikolai Kazakovtsev has the quickest hands in the scramble for the puck in front of Koshkin's net, and he scores his third of the year. Alexander Urbom draws the only assist, and it's 1-1. It goes to a shootout, and Dmitry Kagorlitsky gets the W for Severstal. Jan Kovacs was the only player on both teams who did not score in the shootout. 2-1 Severstal shootout final. We're in Moscow now, where Stefan Da Costa and Red Army meet Justin Azevedo and Akbars. Early in the first, Evgeny Artukin plants himself on the slot, Bogdan Kiselevich takes a shot, and it goes in. But the goal is waved off right away. They say that Artukin interfered with the goalie. No penalty is given though, and we're still scoreless. Second period now, power play for the Army. Stefan Da Costa feeds Nikita Zaitsev for a shot. He lets it rip and rattles up the post, but Da Costa is Johnny on the spot, and he has his first of the night. 1-0 Red Army. A little later, Nikolai Prokhorkin has the puck on the right wing, dangles his way into the slot, takes a shot, and he's stopped by Anders Nilsson. What a play by Prokhorkin though, but a better pass save by Nilsson. Soon after that, Roman Lubimov goes for a wraparound, his shot is deflected, the puck is high up in the air, it lands right next to the post and the goal line, but it doesn't go in. Wow! Red Army is just all over Akbars in the second. Just a few minutes go by and Red Army create another golden scoring opportunity. Alexander Radulov makes an amazing no-look pass to Igor Grigorenko. He's in front all alone, but he can't beat Anders Nilsson. What do you gotta do to beat this guy, seriously? Well, Stefan Da Costa knows the answer to that. At 31-27, Red Army enjoy another power play, and Da Costa risks it home. What a shot by Da Costa. That's his second of the night and 16th of the season. He's second in the K in goal scoring. 2-0 Red Army now. Third period, and Akbars come back at 46-34. Ziad Paigin takes a shot from the blue line. It takes a wild deflection and full Stanislav Galimov. Dmitry Obukhov is credited with the goal. 2-1 now. Late in regulation, Jan Mursak accidentally high sticks Igor Mirnov in the neutral zone, and he gets a very untimely minor for that. The penalty is about to expire. Evgeny Medvedev takes a shot, and Yanni Passinen redirects it into the net. He gets his sixth of the season, and this one is going to a shootout after a 2-2 tie in regulation. And it's Yanni Passinen who wins it for Akbars as well. He beats Galimov with a neat backhander, and Akbars get a W on the road. 3-2 Akbars shootout final. We're in Helsinki, Finland, where Jokerit hosts Avantgarde tonight. No scoring in the first, so we'll pick it up from the second. Evgeny Moses centers the puck for Alex Pirjagin in the slot. He can't get a good shot away at first, but he still manages to tuck it in for his second of the season. Moses has been doing well lately. That's his fourth point in the last 5 games. 1-0 Avantgarde. Late in the period, Avantgarde are down 2 men, and Topi Jakula makes them pay as he scores from the high slot. Linus Sumer gets his 13th assist of the season on this play, while Jakula scores his second of the year. 1-1. And with just 21 seconds left in the period, Avantgarde get a power play marker of their own. Eric Gustafsson feeds Dennis Parshin in front, and he nets a beauty. Gustafsson was his second assist of the night, Parshin was his 10th of the season, and that's the way this one is gonna end. Avantgarde down Jokerit on the road. 2-1 Avantgarde final. In Nizhny Novgorod, Torpedo hosts Avton Belez tonight. First goal of the game comes at 5:24. Finnish connection works for Torpedo. Jossa Hittinen throws the biscuit in the slot, and Jarkko Immonen puts it in for his fourth of the year. 1-0. Avton Belez tied up exactly 9 minutes into the period as Tobias Wiklund nets his second of the season on a rebound. Ivan Kasudin faced just 11 shots on this one, but he allowed 2 of them. Ouch. Second period now, Torpedo are killing a penalty, but Petri Nokulainen steals the puck, gets on his jets, gets on a breakaway, and beats Jakub Kovarch. Nice goal by Nokulainen, 2-1 Torpedo now. Avton Belez got it back just over a minute later though. Alexei Mikhnov nets his first of the season, and first as an Avton Belez player also on a breakaway. And this one is fancy, sweet goal by Mikhnov. We tied at 2s. Halfway through the third now, Slava Kulemin takes a shot. Kovarch has a piece of it, but it still lands into the net. Nokkelainen with the final touch for his second of the night and sixth of the season. And that's how this one is gonna end. 3-2 Torpedo final. This is St. Petersburg, and tonight Kevin Delman gets to see a lot of his old buddies as Boris visit SKA. Halfway through the first, Boris get on the board. Roman Savchenko lets one fly from the blue line, and he beats Alexander Solak for his first of the season. 1-0 Boris. But just over 3 minutes later, SKA tie it up. Patrick Thorson goes for a saucer pass across the slot, and Anton Belov one times it home for his third of the season. 1-1. Early in the second now, power play for SKA. Roman Chervenko to Maxim Chudinov. He shoots, rebound off the end boards, and Jimmy Eriksson pokes it in. Eriksson was his fifth, and it's 2-1 SKA now. Shortly after that, SKA get another man advantage, and this time Patrick Thorson scores himself. That's his second point of the night and ninth goal of the year. 3-1 SKA. Nice screen by Eriksson, by the way. At 29:57, Alexander Barabanov scores his first of the season in his first KHL game of the season. He was just recently called up to SKA. This must be a great feeling. 4-1 SKA, and it doesn't look like Boris can come back from that blow. Wrong! Just 26 seconds later, Mikhail Rakhmanov gets one back for Astana. He beats Salak from inside blocker side, and it's 4-2 now. At 34-38, they make it a one-goal game again. Dmitry Uper dishes it over to Roman Starchenko, and he delivers. Starchenko was his sixth, and it's 4-3 after 40 minutes of play. But SKA pulled themselves together and hold on to that lead till the final minute of regulation. Ilya Kovalchuk picks up his second point of the night as he scores his 16th goal of the season on an empty net, and that's gonna do it. SKA with their 19th win in 20 games. Wow. 5-3 SKA final. This is Novosibirsk. Fans cheer pretty loud for Mikhail Anisin, who returns here with Sochi to meet Sibir. First period, Sochi on a power play. The puck is in the slot. Mika Koskinen covers it up, but no, he actually doesn't. Andrew Patterson sends it in. Sibir are gonna argue, but nobody's gonna listen. Patterson was his fourth, and it's 1-0 Sochi. Second period now, and we got a fight going on. Vitaly Menshikov and Roman Lyubuchin drop the gloves, and they're going at it. And I'd say it's a pretty evenly matched fight. Third period now, Viktor Bobrov steals the puck behind the net, feeds Dmitry Kugrushev, he shoots, and he scores. Kugrushev nets his sixth, and Sibir finally tie it up. Great shot by Kugi, 1-1. Overtime now, Corey Emerton dishes it over to Nikita Shitov, and he scores. Sochi grabbed the extra point. They got 6 out of 9 in the last 3 games. Not bad. 2-1 Sochi overtime final. Final stop for the night is in Riga, Latvia, where Dynamo hosts Salavat Ulayev. Ufa favorites open up the score in halfway through the second frame as Alexander Kutuzov scores from the doorstep. It's a power play goal, and that's his third of the season. 1-0 Salavat Ulayev. Nice play all around. Shortly after that, Petr Shishlivy has a great chance to tie it up, but he's robbed by Leland Irving. What a glove save by Salavat's netminder. Great stuff. Third period now, and Dynamo gets one to go. Linus Vidal finally finds the back of the net as Mix Indrashis and Milan Jurchina draw the assists. Dynamo is on the board, 1-1. And less than 2 minutes later, Petr Shishlivy gets his revenge. He scores from the slot as he was left all alone, and Linus Vidal picks up his second point of the night. Dynamo scored twice in the span of 1 minute and 46 seconds, and they get a W in home ice. 2-1 Dynamo Riga final. And that's it for your daily KHL update. That was one crazy day, wasn't it? My name is Andreas Sachenko, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.